Yeah, just a bit of the blush there. And the lipstick. I like the roseberry pink. I don't need that. Hello, my friend. I want to talk a little bit about my experience with video games, how they almost ruined my life, how they are ruining many people's lives right now, how you can get out of it. For some people, video games are not a problem. I mean, you can play an hour a day, just a little bit after work to wind down. They're fun. You play with your friends. It's all good. I'm talking about the addictive personalities that take things too far with any addictive substance. With video games, they play them for 14 hours a day. Some people can have 1 or 2 beers with their friends. Others have to drink the whole 2-4 and whiskey after, and they black out drunk and they don't remember how they got home. Some people can have a piece of dark chocolate after dinner. Others have to eat an entire chocolate cake. So I just want to promote some awareness that video games are as real as any of those addictions are. Same with the internet. I mean, you can turn anything into an addiction. They're as bad as drugs. So I just want to talk a bit about my journey, how I got started playing video games, and how it almost took over my life entirely. So I got my first computer in the year 2000, Pentium 4, and I started going on the internet for the first time. Back then it was just like chat rooms and shit. And my friend Jay also got a computer around the same time, and we were looking for games to play together. And we kept trying out different games and they all sucked. And then one day I saw this game called Redmoon, and it seemed kind of interesting. It was like a fantasy game where you pick your character. You got your wizards and your guys with swords. So I downloaded it, tried it out, got into the game, passed the little tutorial, and then I ended up in a room. And that's where all the players start out. And I saw all these other people running around. They were punching each other and throwing things, and they had these little speech bubbles above their head, and they were saying shit to each other, and I was like, are these real people? Because up to that point, I'd never played a game with other people online. I've played games with my friends in my living room, but never have I ever seen somebody else online in a game with me at the same time. And so I typed out, are you guys real people? And some guy said, of course we're real, you fucking idiot. And I was like, oh my God, what is this place? And I was like, where do I go? What do I do? And some guy was like, follow me. And he ran to the bottom of the screen and disappeared. So I ran to the bottom of the screen, and then I was outside in this like forest. And then I saw that guy and he's like, come here, and he ran. And so I'm following him. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? And from that moment on, I was just hooked. I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So I called up my friend Jay and I was like, dude, I found the game. This is it. And he downloaded it, and then we were in the game together and we're talking on the phone. We didn't have headsets or anything, and we just started the slow decline of our lives. I'm telling you, it was so addictive. As you kill these gangsters, you level up, and then you get better equipment, and then you get new skills, and it was so addictive. You always wanted to chase that next piece of equipment or the next skill, but as soon as you got that piece of equipment or skill, the joy lasted about a minute, and then you're like, what's next? What's the next thing that I can get? What can I work towards? So at this point, I did not give a fuck about anything else in my life. This game consumed me. This is all I cared about. I had just started a window cleaning job, and I could not wait to get home to play this game. If it rained out, I was like, thank fucking God, I can play this game all day now. So I would play this thing for like 14 hours a day, if not more, just all day. As soon as I woke up, I got into the game. And I played all night till it was like midnight, and then I'm hungry and I'd go out to get some crap food because nothing good is open late at night, and I didn't cook, so I just got fast food crap and then came back and played the game and smoking weed. All I did was eat fast food, smoke weed, and play this game. I would dream about the game. I would think about it when I'm not playing it. If I had to go out somewhere, I'd be thinking about the characters and, oh, what's the best stats to raise, and oh, that skill, if I just get that next skill. I mean, it's never ending. And my friend Jay was in a much worse situation because he has kids, he has a family. I forget how many kids he had at the time, but he has 5 kids now. He had at least 2. And we're talking on the phone playing this game for hours, and I can hear his kids screaming in the background, and he's ignoring them to play the game. Just like I was ignoring everything in my life. It's just so addictive. It's like, it doesn't matter what's happening out here. You want to focus all your attention in this game because, in my opinion, it mimics the progress that you would experience if you were actually living a normal life. Like if you got a good job that you like, and then you raise money and you buy a house, and then you move to the place you like and you meet a girl. It's mimicking that progress, only you have nothing to show for it in real life. So you're building your character's life, you're living your life through a character in a video game. And as stupid as it sounds, that's what's happening, and it's addictive, it's enjoyable. At one point, I was thinking, I don't give a fuck about my real life. I would just play this game for the rest of my life and just be the strongest I can in this game, I don't care. And that's how I started getting really sick. My stomach started hurting. That's how I developed ulcerative colitis, because I was just not focusing on my life at all. I wasn't exercising, I was eating crappy food. I didn't care about my body anymore. I didn't care. I was just like, I have a life in this game now. I don't need this one here. Just put me in the game and I'm good. So to paint a little picture, it was a free-to-play game. Then at some point they started charging money per month, and I was like, I'll get the money, I'll pay for it. So I'm paying monthly now to play this game. And then they shut down. They went out of business, and it was like, oh my God, everything I just fucking worked for is gone. It was like, are you kidding me? What the fuck am I gonna do now? I have nothing to do. And so I looked for other games, and I kept trying other games, and none of them were fun. None of them captured the magic that that first game had on me, Redmoon Online. And it's not even that it's a great game, it's just that it's the first experience. There's something about that first time for everything that just sticks in your mind. There's something about the first time, and I could not replicate that experience again. And finally, somebody opened up a private server of that same game. In the original game, playing like 14 hours a day, it took me over a year, and I wasn't even close to completing the game. Whereas in this private server, you could complete the game in like 2 weeks. So it was like the game on crack for me, but I leveled a character all the way to the end. I got the best gear, I got everything, I was the strongest in the game. But there were only like 30 people playing. There was a couple die-hard people that played it back in the day like I did that just couldn't give it up. We just couldn't stop. And at some point I was just like, okay, I'm the best, I could kill anybody. But I didn't care. I think what finally did break my addiction was going vegan, because it changed my mindset. I used to just want to kill these motherfuckers. They would kill me, I'd be like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna get you. And I'd write down their name, I'd remember that motherfucker. And I'd play so much that I got stronger than them. And they're like, how the fuck are you that level already? It's like, cause I play 15, 18 hours a day, bitch. So after going vegan, I was just like, I don't even want to kill these people. That ruins their day. Completely ruins their day. You kill somebody, they drop their equipment, they just ruin their life. I don't want to do that. That's what games are all about, killing other people. It's insane. Where are all the games where you plant flowers? Where's flower power time? So I finally just stopped. I gave my account to a friend. The one good thing that came from that game is I met these 2 brothers in the original game back in the year 2000, Brian and Joe. They were from Chicago, and we'd play together, and we became good friends, and I still talk to them on email. So that's like the one good thing that came from that. We're still friends. But other than that, I almost killed myself. I just completely ignored my body, did not care. So if you're going through this, or you know anybody, I mean, a very popular game that people get addicted to is World of Warcraft. It's the same thing I went through. You devote your entire life to a video game character, and you have nothing to show for it in real life. One day those servers are gonna go down, and all those hours you put into it will be for nothing. You have nothing to show for it except an unhealthy body. So my tips would just be to realize that you are gaining nothing from this experience. You're just putting off what you should be doing in real life. You're afraid to go chase your dreams. You're avoiding it. You're avoiding trying in life. For whatever reason, you're scared of something, you're afraid of failure, something. You have to find that reason inside, but the point is to not distract yourself from that. Find your life purpose and chase it. Get a goal and go after it. A realistic goal, not a video game character's goal. That's not your goal. So think about transitioning to lesser evil habits. So if you're playing lots of video games, play some board games with your family. At least you're interacting with other human beings. Interacting online is not interacting. It's fake communication. It's not real. If you watch lots of TV, mind-numbing TV with commercials, switch to YouTube. Watch more YouTube videos. At least you can learn things on YouTube. If you smoke crack, snort coke. That's much better. And then smoke weed. That's better. Go from alcohol to vegetable juice. Try that shit. If you gamble for money, gamble for not money. Don't put money on it. Just bet for fun. If you binge on junk food, binge on health food. Eventually you're gonna get into a normal eating pattern. Things will work out. So that's it. I really just wanted to share my story. I don't have like the ultimate tips to get yourself out of addiction. I'm not a master at that. So if whatever you're addicted to is damaging your health, please stop it. Just stop it. You can do it. I did it. I was more addicted to this game than anybody's ever been. Try developing your real skills in life. Learn an instrument to play. Study a martial art or something. There's so many ways you can develop your mind and body to where you can become that which you're trying to replicate in a video game. You can actually be that superhero. There are real life superheroes, and they get that way by working hard, by developing their character. So instead of leveling up your character in a video game, level up your real life. Thanks for watching. Take care, my friend.